I wanted to make this video to show visually impaired users their layout of their new Apple TV 4K Siri Remote, because there is no Braille manual or anything in the Apple box that labels the buttons, so I wanted to be a helper to visually impaired people to show them their button layout of the remote. So up top here we have our little scroll wheel, which is the middle button that I've got my thumb on is select.
Zoom 1.0x button adjustable.
That's my voiceover. Hold on just a second. Let me mute it.
Speech off.
To the left of that, of the arrow, is left arrow, right arrow, up arrow, down arrow. You get the picture. And then your middle button is select. The button next to that I've got my thumb on, the button next to the arrow, the button next to that wheel right there that I've got my camera pointed at, the one that my thumb's touching, is your back button. When you first get your Apple TV out of the box and you set it up, you want to hit that back button 3 times fast to turn on your voiceover feature if you're visually impaired. The button next to that button right there is a TV button. And I don't know what that button's used for, but I guess I'm assuming that it would go back to regular TV. If I don't know what that button does, but it's labeled TV, so that would be your TV button right next to your back button. The button below the back button is play/pause, and then next to that would be your volume up and down, and then the button below play/pause is your mute button. Down on the bottom of your remote is right there where you would plug your Lightning to USB-A cable that came included with your Apple TV. I do recommend USB Type-C Lightning cable because it'll charge it faster. And then up top, at the very, very top right there, where my thumb is a power button. That'll turn your TV on and off. Now, to pair the Apple TV remote, we want to hold our volume up and, volume up and back button to pair your remote for the first time when it asks you to pair your remote. So volume up and back button at the same time, and it'll pair your Apple TV remote to your Apple TV. But that's just a little quick overview of your Apple remote for visually impaired people. And on the back, there is just your Apple logo. Gotta show that. But on the side of your Apple remote, the button on the side is your Siri button. So that's an easy indication to know that that's where you would go if you wanted to invoke Siri. But I've noticed that there's not a lot of videos for visually impaired people. That's something I think Apple should include in the box for visually impaired users that buy it. And it would let them know their Apple TV remote setup, but that's why you all got me. So, just remember, one more time, this is your arrows and your select. Your button next to your, the very first button next to your arrow is back. The button next to back is your TV. Below the back button is play, pause. To the right directly from that is volume up and down. And then to the bottom of the remote is your mute button. And then to the side of the remote would be your Siri button. And the bottom of the remote is where you would charge. Right there. And then you'd want to hold your Apple TV remote this way, so that way, and you want to hold your Apple TV remote close to your TV when you're pairing it. But when you first get the Apple TV out of the box and you get it plugged in and everything, you want to click your back button 3 times fast, and that'll invoke your voiceover screen reader for you for a blind user that's setting it up for the first time. So I hope you've all enjoyed this little remote tutorial video. If I find more videos that can help visually impaired people, I most definitely will do that. And I hope you've enjoyed, and stay tuned for more how-tos and unboxings and all that good stuff. So thank you.